Another quiet weather day across the area. We started off cool, but we ended up with highs around 80 degrees as the warmth begins to creep back into the pattern. We're going to find more of that this week and into this upcoming weekend. Down in Florida, of course, Hurricane Milton now bearing on the west coast of Florida. Here's Tampa. Tampa Bay, the eye of the storm. Looks like it's going to arrive sometime between 9 and 10, and I think it's going to make landfall very close to Bradenton, which is located right there. So there's Tampa, Bradenton, and then Sarasota is located a little bit further down the coast. So I think they're just on the southern tip of Tampa Bay is where Milton will likely make landfall later on this evening. Winds at 120 miles per hour, Category 3 hurricane. It looks like this storm is going to move right up I-4. Here's Orlando, located right about in there. So the center of the storm may track just to the south of downtown Orlando before moving ashore just north of Melbourne. So with, again, some big communities, big cities here along the track, you're going to see wind damage, heavy rainfall. We've had a slew of tornadoes today. As far as the storm surge, the forecast has come down for the Tampa Bay area because of the expected arrival here on the southern end of the bay, but still maybe 9-10 feet of water here further south from Bradenton through Sarasota approaching Fort Myers, still expecting a storm surge that may approach 12 feet. Also expecting water to impact the coastline in northeast Florida. So this is what we have so far with this storm. Fifth lowest pressure on record in an Atlantic hurricane. This will be the strongest hurricane in Tampa since 1921. Expecting a storm surge of up to 9 feet, possibly a little bit higher. And this may go down, just given all of the big cities that it's going to hit, may go down as the costliest storm to hit the state of Florida. And as I mentioned, there have been a slew of tornadoes throughout the day today, especially on the southeast coast of Florida from about roughly about the Melbourne area south down through Jupiter. At least 16 tornadoes have been reported, probably more of that actually touched down. Locally, our weather looks clear and quiet tonight, about 50 for a low. There could be a few clouds west of Highway 65, especially closer to sunrise. About 82 for a high tomorrow. And tomorrow night, this is something I'd watch for. Last night, this picture was shared with us from a local viewer from Fellows Lake. That's the Northern Lights. Another big solar storm happened today, and it looks like we could see aurora activity in our skies again Thursday night. So if you have not been able to see all of the opportunities that we've had so far this spring, now summer, into the fall, we've got another big one, big opportunity to see the Northern Lights this far south overnight Thursday night especially. Highs on Friday back in the mid-80s, so there's your summer warmth. And then over the weekend, at least the front end of the weekend, still expecting record heat. A high near 90 in Springfield. The record is 88. Still expecting a tied record high in Joplin and may set a new record high in the Raleigh-Vichy area. But we will see a cold front arrive Sunday morning, and that will begin a rather cool pattern for the first half of next week. Yesterday, I mentioned the possibilities of frost in the forecast. I think we're probably going to see that maybe on a widespread level come Wednesday morning of next week. Steve?
Jamie, as a result of Milton